As easy as it was for Disney to start the hype train, it was just as easy to destroy it, splitting the fan base in half while keeping everything in secrecy. With new shows and sequels coming soon or in the works to complete changes with the stories because they didn't like it, or directors quitting or getting fired. We just never know what's going on. For a multi-billion-dollar company, and with Star Wars being worth a couple billion by itself, it can be rather worrisome for a big typhoon company like Disney. Though I am grateful that Star Wars sees the light of day, it can be rather sad and frustrating with what's going on with this franchise. The excitement and the hype for a new Star Wars movie or sequel is just not there anymore. No one had an ounce of excitement nor hype when The Rise of Skywalker came out. There was nothing that could have been done to fix the mess that Rian Johnson created. The hype was through the roof when The Last Jedi came out, only for a huge backlash and sheer disappointment from the fans. This didn't end well for Disney's Star Wars when the toy sales plummeted, especially Disney's sequel toys, the thing that Disney is marketing the most, with even a theme park dedicated to the sequels that costed $1 billion to make. Why they hired an unknown director with no understanding of the franchise or even Star Wars logic, and didn't even want to follow the continuity of the storyline is just beyond understanding. They hired and fired so many directors by now. How did they give Rian Johnson the okay with that abomination of a movie? The only answer there is that there is narratives they are trying to push. There are lies behind the scene. From Finn not getting the role he deserved, who is in my opinion one of the most interesting characters in Disney Star Wars, to Daisy Ridley admitting that the return of Darth Sidious was not planned. It was not in the blueprint, folks. Who knew Darth Sidious to be a family man? A cool uncle in the prequels to a cool grandpa in the sequels. If you have your own cast exposing the truth about what happens behind the scenes, how will this look for Lucasfilm and Star Wars looking forward? How will this affect the hype? Companies and people alike know that the hype and excitement are very important for sales and revenue, especially for new stories to be worked on and released for the future. If a new Star Wars movie comes out and no one cares, it can be damaging for $1 billion company. With no hype comes no initial money for what the company invested on the film, because movies and TV shows are not free of charge to make. It's coming off someone's pocket who wants that money back tenfold. If a big movie lender isn't getting the sales in return, no more Star Wars movies or shows could be a possibility in the future. It wouldn't be immediately, but in time it would eventually fade away. Disney needs to figure out that they are not the ones with the Infinity Gauntlet. The fan base is. Disney's main income for Star Wars comes from the fans and new fans that enjoy the stories. If the hype goes down for both fans and new fans, who else is going to keep supporting Disney's Star Wars, and will mean the fall of the Star Wars franchise? This would be a failure upon worldly proportions for Disney, one of the world's biggest IP falling for agenda and narrative. This would be above blockbuster level failure, something that could have been easily prevented. How can Disney fix things? Though the damage is already done for the sequel trilogy, there is still potential for new content to bring the hype back. And there will always be die-hard Star Wars fans. Like myself, I've been a Star Wars fan for over 20 years and counting. Thank you for watching my video. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate it.